Here we go. Coming back from a wedding ceremony, which I just had the pleasure of celebrating with two lovely people. And I'm driving back from New Jersey, and I'm driving home, and man, my mind going nuts. I'm almost feeling like I want to turn into Benedetto, you know, and I have no problem even letting it loose like him, but I'm going to be nice because I have a lot of youngsters and ladies that are paying attention to the things that come out of my mouth. I want to make a point. So most of you know I'm a hairstylist. What do I do on the side? Though, don't even ask. Musician, wedding officiant, singing at funerals, writer, life coach, business coach, you name it, I'm doing it. But of course you know who I am, and you know that I own a beautiful hair salon in White Plains, which has been in fact closed for almost 3 months. We listened. You told us, stay home. We stayed home. Don't go out. We didn't go out. Don't go anywhere. Don't give it to nobody. Listen to us. We know what we're talking about. You, the politicians. And what have you been doing? Arguing with each other, disagreeing with one another, showing the people that during a time when politicians needed to come together for humanity's sake, you were just worried about politics. And you keep doing that. And yeah, I know there's a lot of people out there right now who may be listening to me saying, well, you know, we need to stay home to stay safe. Fuck that, please. How many people have stayed home and still got sick with the COVID? You tell me. You've seen it. You've seen it. People that have stayed home, in fact, have gotten sick. And where did they get it from? Their dog, their cat? They got it from somewhere. They got sick. Now we're hearing we're closing. No, flare-ups. Forget it. We were mistaken. You said to us that you were going to listen to science. Thank you, Dr. Fauci, a guy who hasn't practiced medicine in 20 years. 1 minute you tell us to go out, 1 minute you tell us to stay in. I don't even know what to say to you. By the way, nice haircut. So stop bullshitting that you didn't get your haircut. You and the governor. You both got your haircuts. So, but you're allowed. The rest of the civilians aren't. This week you guys came up with a really dandy one. Now, hairdressers have to take a test every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks we're supposed to go take a test to make sure that we don't have it, to make sure that we're testing positive. Really? What are we doing with our clients when they walk in? We're going to ask them for a doctor's note. Are they going to take the test? What is the difference? Because if we're going to take the test, everybody has to take the test. Even the guy that delivers pizza to my house. I want to see his letter from the doctor that he's okay. It's easy to pick on hairdressers these days. Yes, because two hairdressers made a terrible decision to go to work. They didn't know they were sick. They got a lot of people infected. So this happened to the hairdressers. It's happening to everybody. I hate to tell you that. And it's happening to people who are making decisions to unfortunately go to work because they have families and mouths to feed. To tell you the truth, I'm kind of enjoying staying home. But this ain't going to work. You know why? Because I got bills to pay. So we have to go to work. We have to take care of our people. We have to take care of our loved ones. And we don't have a choice. We want to get back to work. Here's my suggestion. First of all, one rule, one law doesn't fit all. Most hair salons, in case you did not know, have different space. Some are 10,000 square feet. Some are, in fact, 1,000 square feet. You want to make a rule and a regulation that fits all. How the hell is that supposed to happen? A large salon and a smaller salon have different space. Therefore, the ability to get a disease in a smaller confined space versus a space like, for example, in my salon, ceilings are 24 feet. You think a blow dry is going to knock that COVID all over the place? Where's it going? I have air vents all over the place. Yeah, we could argue this. I'm just a stupid hairdresser and I don't know shit. But I have seen the best of the best make terrible decisions. How many folks have died because they were sent to nursing homes? Nobody knows why. Look, I don't even want to blame people because I think that the decisions that were made under duress. They were made under stressful conditions and were made in the best interest of what was believed to be the right decision. So rather than to stay here on this podcast or this fucking thing I'm doing here, I don't want to throw anybody under a bus because truthfully, I don't even know how I would drive the bus if I was in your shoes. I know one thing. If I need to open up a business and I don't know nothing about that business, I would get the professionals in that business to tell me, what do you think? The problem in the hair industry is that hairdressers don't have a loud voice. We don't have a union. We don't have somebody who speaks for us. So schmucks like me get to go on Facebook, Instagram, and we speak up. And some people like us and some people love us. Whatever. But the truth is, you could have asked us. You could have said, hey, salon owner, you've got 6 chairs and your space is this small. Show us how you're going to handle this. Hey, you, Nick, Trombetta, tell us about Salon Buffet. It's a big space. It's over 3,000 square feet, and you have God knows how many thousands of cubic square feet, because from floor to ceiling is 24 high. How are you going to do this? I would show you what I did. I would show you how I removed 50% of my chairs. I will show you how I shrouded my shampoo stations, how I'm getting plexiglass to go around my reception area as if it was a bank. We're all trying. We're all trying our best. But you know what? Politicians, thank you. You're working very hard, and I know you're trying your best. My greatest thanks goes to doctors, to nurses, all the people in the front lines, firemen, cops. You guys have done the best to protect us and take care of us, and we all appreciate it. But trust us in making decisions that are going to help and are going to make sure that we will do our best, because I'm going to tell you something. You didn't think about this. Newsflash. I don't want to get the fucking COVID either. So, when I run my business, I'm going to make sure that before you're safe, I'm safe. Because if I'm not safe and my staff is not safe, then guess who I have to worry about? Our children, our spouses. Who do we bring this home to? So it's not just about customers. It's about us in the space being safe to each other, towards each other, and to everyone that comes in. I am still strong in the belief that we are going to get past this. It's going to leave some wounds. I'm not so sure we know yet what this earthquake has done as far as damage. We'll find out in months to come. I know one thing. We're going to find out in time how some people who were in charge and had our lives in their hands, we voted you in, how many decisions you made that were wrong. But you will be forgiven, because everybody will say, well, they did their best. Well, then you know what? I leave you with this. Leave us to do our fucking best. Yeah, okay, I cursed a little bit. So what? Big the Benedetto curses all over the place. With that, I say goodbye. I'll see you later. Go get your hair cut, for crying out loud. You need it. You all look terrible. And by the way, I didn't cut mine to be in solidarity with all of you either. So, you know what? Showing heart. Ciao. Love you. Bye.